also add forms. Yeah. So Colab provides a very useful utility called forms that allows you to accept inputs from the user at runtime. Okay. Now it's pretty easy. Let me take the same example that we had used earlier of importing time and then this was our earlier code that we did. We imported time, we print time, we did a sleep, that is a lapse of 5 seconds, and then we outputted the time. Let me run this command. Now what I'm doing is I'm hard coding it as 5, but I want my user to do the input for this particular sleep time. Yes. So what I can do is I'll go to my code. Yes. I'll go to the three dots which are available on the right hand side and I'll say add form. Yes. You will get this particular form which you need to let's and the form. What can we do? Sure. Let's have some settings done here. Let's go to the settings tab and we'll try to edit the form. So we'll try to add some attributes to it. So I'll say form. We'll add the title text. Yes. We'll say the output height or width if you want. We'll keep it as default. We'll not move anything. And you want the form width to be, we'll keep it as it is again. And we'll save it. Yes. So I have changed the name of the form. Yeah. I kept it as form. So I'll say save. Okay. So I have got this form as the name as form. Yes. Now let's add some fields to it. Yes. We have created the form. Now we need to add the field. So again, we'll click on those three dots. I'll say form and I'll say add form field. Yes. As soon as I add form field, it will ask me for an input or a drop down or a slider or a markdown. So I'll say right now I'll put as an input. I'll keep the input as an integer. Yes. Okay. Yes. And I'll give the variable name as the sleep time. Yes. And I'll say save. Yes. Now on the right hand side, we see this variable here, which is taking the input. Now I can change the input as 6. Yes. And we will use this variable, which is the sleep time, in spite of 5 that is available here. Yes. Now, every time I change this number, I'll keep it as 5 as well, which was earlier. Yes. See this? It has automatically taken the sleep time as 5 as what I have added. I do not need to go and change every time this variable. Delete this below. Yeah. Now, if I change it to 10, let's see if it works. Again, I am running the same code. Ideally, the difference between the two times should be 10 seconds. So it is 14, so it is 24. Yeah. So it is automatically taking the variable that I have provided. Yes. So this is how you can use the form to get your things done. Now I suppose want to take a text input. Same way, I'll put a next. Yeah. I'll put eyes can eyes. Yes. And I'll run this code. You see the output is eye scanner. I can say I love eyes. Okay. Yes. I say show code. I'll say run. Yes. So this is how you can use text. You can use drop down as well. So if I want to use drop down, I will use the same code again, create a new form. Yeah. I'll from a drop down, I can select which I want. Yes, and I can run. So the color is red right now. If I change the drop down to green, it will again do it or change the relevant output. Yeah. If I want a date input, yeah, I want the date fields to be done. Yes, I say date 2024. Yes, here is the date. You can use a calendar to select the relevant date and I can run the code. So it is pretty simple. So you can use forms as an output parameter, input parameter to your code, which will help you in long run. As I said in my earlier tutorials, Google